Hey everybody, welcome back to One Up FBA. In this video, I'm going to walk through how we can use ChatGPT to make our life a whole lot easier when we're navigating wholesale on Amazon. Prompt number one, I'm an Amazon wholesale seller looking to buy from authorized wholesale distributors. These distributors need to sell to independent retailers like myself. Please provide me a list of some of the USA's leading distributors that could be regional or national in the sports, outdoors, and camping. I will leave this script in the comment section below if you just want to copy it and paste it. All right, so we have some results that have pulled up here. We see Liberty Mountain, NBS, Sports South, Big Rock Sports, RSR Group, Orient Wholesale, Sports Inc., whole bunch of other ones. In some scenarios, these pull up like retailers as opposed to wholesalers. So we're going to dig a little deeper here and see what we come up with. Now, what I like to do is pull up the link in a separate tab, and then we're also going to go into Google, type in the company, followed by LinkedIn, and make sure they have a LinkedIn profile with lots of followers, and it will tell you how many employees the company is actually employing. So over here on LinkedIn, Liberty Mountain is one of the largest wholesale distributors of technical outdoor products and climbing gear in the United States. Very cool. 51 to 200 employees. So we know they're legit. They have over 2,000 followers. They're based in Utah. Everything is cool so far. Who is Liberty Mountain? Liberty Mountain is one of the largest wholesale distributors since 1952. That's good. Everything I talk about on this channel is how long have they been in business? What type of infrastructure? How many shipping and receiving centers do they have around the United States? They have a wide selection of brands, over 1,000 brands, 30,000 SKUs to choose from. There's no minimums. Now, a company like this, sometimes when you're getting into like sports and outdoors, they might want you to have brick and mortar. So you will have to look into these things, potentially handle some objections, and kind of work your way into accounts like this. So this second one I thought was a little interesting. Not directly a distributor for us, but it is a show, a big sport show. It says offers independent retailers with a wide range of buying opportunities. And then down here it had some upcoming show dates, August, October, and December. So this is another way to get into these industries, is becoming a member of these large kind of conglomerate buying groups, essentially, where you can go network with a bunch of vendors and go to their shows. All right, let's check out this one here, number 5, RSR Group. I went ahead and pulled it up. Now, this looks like to be more in the kind of outdoor firearms. I actually had to enter my birth date to get onto the website, so they want to make sure you are 18. But if we look at the online catalog here, a lot of these products probably cannot be sold on Amazon with just no ammunition, no firearms, anything like that. But they have a lot of other things that are of interest. So I was kind of just searching around on the website here. This is not a niche I'm familiar with in terms of product. This is more like shooting sports, but I found this brand here, Trigicon, and just kind of searching around some listings on Amazon. Looks like some really high ticket products. The buy box is actually FBM. There's 9 other offers. It's over a $500 product. I don't really see any crazy indication of IP complaints here. If we look at the buy box statistics. So the buy box statistics don't look all too bad at all. Looks like the buy box is rotating pretty good on the 90-day, the 30-day as well. Just pulling this brand up, it actually does $900,000 a month estimated revenue on Amazon. If we go into the seller tab here, 49, there's a lot of different sellers here, which is interesting, that carry quite a few SKUs of the brand. And what I do like to see is there's not one specific seller with like an 80-90% brand share. And we don't even see Amazon on here. So definitely some potential here. And this was as simple as this prompt, finding a dealer for these products, doing some kind of digging on the website, came across this brand, validated the brand, has some offers on Amazon. So this is kind of my overall idea of how to kind of break into wholesale on Amazon. There's a become a dealer section, account application. Obviously, we're not going to apply for this. They need a copy of the resale certificate, credit form, personal guarantor, and we will not be applying for this here. All right, we're going back to our prompt here. I switched this up. All I changed on here, again, I'll put this down below. I just switched it to boating, marine, and fishing category. I think you get the idea. You can do this with any category. I would just, pick a few related search terms for that industry. This is going to populate some sporting good companies. I'm not surprised. Big Rock Sports, Maurice, Land and Sea, CWR Electronics, Keller Marine and RV. All right, let's dig through some of these. So I'm going to dig into number 5 here, Seawide Marine Distribution. This is their website here. I was kind of just zooming in if this is one of their trucks. It says your number one marine aftermarket distributor. And then I saw some pretty notable names: TaylorMade, Garmin, Wise Marine. We have the largest distribution network in the marine aftermarket space. So at the very top here, when I clicked become a customer, it actually redirected me to Keystone Automotive. So maybe this is a sister company of some kind. But let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to drop Seawide Marine and go LinkedIn. Again, just validating they've been in the marine industry since 1979. This is what we like to see. Over 1,000 to 5,000 employees, so they're a very, very large company. They're a national wholesale distributor of outdoor products and accessories, boat systems, consumer. And so what I'm trying to show you guys here is there's more categories out there than just grocery and beauty in these high ticket products. There's outdoors, sporting goods, office supplies, HVAC. Same thing would apply here. Not uncommon. You would probably have to submit a credit application. Typical contact, email, and phone number right here. Contact our new account department at this number here. I thought this one was another pretty good lead. Keller Marine and RV. So they do hardware, accessories, repair parts, East Coast distributor with wide coverage. Went over to their website here, looked at the About Us section. They stock approximately 25,000 marine and RV parts and accessories. They deliver 85% of their merchandise with their own trucks. This is what I say, like, when you are vetting a company, do they have their own infrastructure? Do they have their own trucks on the road? How many warehouses do they have? How long have they been in business? Keller Marine and RV was started in 1958. These companies have been around longer than Amazon.com has even existed. So just off the 2 prompts here, not only have we found some leads, we found some potential companies we could reach out to. We found some interesting products here on Amazon that were just listed publicly on the catalog. Now, we don't have pricing because we're not set up with them, but there's 9 other sellers on a product like this. There was a good buy box rotation. We can see multiple different sellers. They sold 184, 169, 129, 127. Now, these are not necessarily prime offers for these products, but and just for the fun of it, I kind of looked up this product on eBay, a completely different platform. 21 sold on this listing by an outdoor retailer of some kind. So these products are selling in a lot of different ways across a lot of different platforms, so not a bad brand overall. So knowing that these are the primary keywords that are changing the results that ChatGPT is providing, if you wanted a list very similar to this in all different categories to provide all different results, you could probably just ask ChatGPT to make you a list that you can then recycle and go back and use in every different category. Do you see how in the prompt I used 3 keywords to describe the industry like boating, marine, fishing? Could you provide 10 sets of 3 keywords at a time in all different industries? And it just did it. Hardware, tools, building, grocery, snacks, beverage, sporting, hunting, camping. Provide 5 more. And it's probably going to find 5 more industries that it could possibly use. Auto, garage, tools, lawn, garden, outdoor, medical, healthcare, supplies, baby toy. I mean, it's awesome. This is really one of the best ways to track down great companies. Don't forget to jump over to LinkedIn just to validate, like we did here, that they're legitimate. They've been in business for quite some time, just like Liberty Mountain since 1952. That's a thumbs up. How many employees they have here, 50 to 200. They're completely legit, tells you a bit about the company. So LinkedIn is a great resource just to validate that they are, completely legit and good to work with. While we're here, I want to quickly show you guys some of the recent wins from my coaching clients. This is Wade. So within a span of about 5 months, I've watched Wade go from $10,000 a month to hitting his first $100,000 month on Amazon, doing over $5,000 days. Andy, so he sent me a picture here. He's finding a way to pick up his pallets. This is another pallet he's been buying. Started working with Andy a few months ago, and he's already opened a handful of accounts, negotiated on his purchase orders, started picking up his pallets. This is one of my students, Arian. He just had a $70,000 to $80,000 month just last month, which is his highest month ever with his wholesale business. And this is my favorite part of just working with other sellers, teaching them everything I know about wholesale. Arian here joined near the end of 2023, so he's been in the group about a year and a half. This is the screenshot he sent me when he jumped in just like a year and a half ago. 8,000 for the month. So this month he probably finished off at 25,000, and he was doing online arbitrage at the time. He's now made a 100% shift over to wholesale. About 5, 6 months later, he sent me this 35,000 in a single month. This was his first month, 100% wholesale. So he not only replicated what he was doing with online arbitrage, he completely shifted his supply chain to working with authorized distributors and small brands. A few months later, hit a $50,000 month. And that brings us back to here, just last month doing his biggest month ever at 72,000. So I've literally watched Aryan go from 10K a month to he's closing in on $100,000 months on Amazon, and more than likely his first $1 million in sales year coming up. Now, this one is from last year. I want to show you how much this student has improved with a $17,000 screenshot. So a little over a year ago, and I'm talking with Dave the other day. Not only did Dave originally have like 10 to 15,000, $17,000 months, he not only has scaled like crazy, but he crossed 500,000 for a 12-month span, and June is shaping up to be his best month at 65,000. Now, this is a mix of a little OA, but primarily wholesale is his shift. Now, all of these results are possible by working one-on-one, getting proper coaching for your business, being guided step by step by step. And this is so exciting to see, not only continuing to grow a business on Amazon, but able to share and walk sellers through that transition from arbitrage or potentially doing a private label brand, and you're looking to add some cash flow with wholesale. If you're looking to jump into some one-on-one coaching, jump on our group sessions, get access to our paid Discord here, I will leave a link below. You'll be speaking directly with me. I don't have any phone guys. Let's see if it's a good fit. If it is, we can move forward with coaching. But hopefully this video helped you out. Find some initial suppliers. I have some other how to open a wholesale account video on my YouTube channel here. So that's all for this video. I'll leave that link down below, and also I'll put that prompt in the comment section so you guys can start building out a list of great companies to work with.